and do it in the present. And my little one also has one where hers is obviously, I am a top 10 student. Wherever I go, I am a ray of sunshine and I add value. And every time I sit in class, I listen to the work and it goes into my brain as if I have photographic memory. I even know it because she says it every morning. And there's a lot of other stuff. So what you obviously divide it into is what you value, what you want to be, and you speak about it in the present. Then I also have small mantras, because now obviously what this book is about and what I always speak about is that just because a thought enters your brain doesn't mean you have to think it and you don't have to feed it. But I think once you train yourself, it becomes easier. And obviously we're never going to arrive. Guys, we're never going to get to a point where you're perfect. But it's nice to try to get to a point where you have peace. Guys, that's all I want. The mantra also, the one sentence I added to my mantra this week was, nothing offends me. I am unoffendable. And I cannot wait to get to that point. Like, I am good. And I think now that I'm a bit older, it's easier not to be offended. But there's certain things that still happen where I'm like, oh, I'm so touched. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be touched unless it's by a man. I don't want to like feel emotional about anything. Nothing. But anyway, so then I would drive and I feel myself thinking about something so silly that's not adding value. And I know it seems excessive because, like, not everything has to be purposeful, but 100% for me, it has to be. I don't want to be driving from here to the gym and not know what I'm thinking, or my mind goes into stressing about something that's unrelated. So then I create small mantras, like, and it did work. Let me give you an example. So the one day I was driving to my little human school, I was waiting outside. Then I was stressing about money. I was like, why am I stressing about money? And I felt like I was going to be short. And then I created a mantra, and something silly, like I said, it's not silly, but I created, they said, I attract money, I save money, money is attracted to me, I make money easily, I have control over my budget, blah, blah. Now, I also have budgets, like that's normal, everyone has a budget. And then I found that 1 month when I stress about money and I speak of it and I say, I'm going to be short, I'm always short, but I have a budget, why is my budget not working? Girlfriend is short. Then I tried last month with the new mantra, and same salary, same budgeting. I have been budgeting since I was in high school. I have an Excel document. It's on my laptop. It's on my cell phone. There's sometimes I get so excessive that at the beginning I used to keep my slips and come home and make sure the slips fit under each category. Like, I'm like proper. And then this month or last month, I don't know which month it was, I just wasn't. And I was like, mantras really work. And you know for yourself, like my little human also incorporated the other day. She was like, Mom, being an older sister is so difficult. Then she caught herself and she's like, no. What I mean is, being an older sister is so tricky. But you see, you're really teaching yourself and it becomes a habit. And I love that we've become that way. So it's for small stuff. Like I also said, I'm so tired. She's like, Mom, are you tired? Or you're just feeling a bit overwhelmed in the moment? Because now you keep telling yourself every day, oh, I'm so tired. Now what do you feel? You feel tired. Or you come home, you're like, you know what? I don't know what to cook anymore. You're never going to know what to cook. Why is it that we say something positive and we're like, yes, this is how I feel, it's good, but then we disregard the bad things? And Joyce always says, don't speak bad things of yourself ever out of your mouth, and don't speak bad things about your space, like, I'm never going to have that house, or I'm never going to be the mom that cooks. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. So that's something, and it's something, like I said, we've been doing it, but more so now after this. I'm going to add it. He has a few videos on YouTube, but because we went to his conference, it was just really so, once again, mind-blowing. And your mind will always be blown if you're always hungry. And then we also, just to share, this is an overshare, is some money moves. So we went into looking very specifically, like how many accounts we have. I don't know if you guys also have like a lot of bank accounts. Close them down. I'm like, I do not need a bank account at ABSA, FNB, and Capitec. Like, it's unnecessary. I know at the time we sometimes do it. And then I also lower the banking. So if I do have a bank account, do I need all of them to be a certain level? Some of them can be entry level because you pay bank charges. Guys, I got so deep with my husband that we worked out like one bank just for having a bank account. It's like $2,500 a year. And I'm like, $2,500 a year times 3, you work it out. It's mathematical. It's just too much. So we got so deep into how we can incorporate and make our money work for us as opposed to just being lazy and paying things. We also then, like every other parent, you have a card for your kid and they have money in them. But then we took out actual like investment plans to a sense of like how we can earn money from that. And I'm sure there's like your RAs and stuff. And then also credit cards, literally closing mine because I know you have credit cards because you want to build a good like credit score and stuff. Luckily for me, I'm not one person anymore. I have my husband and stuff, and we're just trying to see where we can save. Our overall goal is to be debt free, not like spend our lives paying things off. But yeah, that's just a small thing of an overshare. So now we're in a space where when we have another like sit down, because we haven't had time to sit down right now, I mustn't say that. We just haven't made the time to sit down, but we have so much time. That's even one of my mantras. I have so much time that nothing is a rush because I'm constantly rushing. My parents were here, my stepmom was like, bro, you're always rushing. And I'm like, I'm not, I'm just moving fast. She's like, no, you're in a rush. Even when you eat, you're standing. I was like, maybe I am. But I was like, I need to slow down again because sometimes you catch yourself in old habits and bad habits. Anyway, so now we're going to really look into our goals again. Like I wanted an SUV, another one, a different one. Obviously, again, I wanted to change my SUV, and because it's a mom car, I have a mom car. But then I was like, why? It's so beautiful. It works. Let me just pay it up. And I think when we had the conversation, like, what's our goals as a family? What do you want to do? We obviously need to look at that. But the point of all of this, and I hope it makes sense because I spoke really fast now, and my little humans are so good because I gave them the tablets, is did you set goals at the beginning of the year? If not, then why set them now? What goals are working? Because sometimes we do change. We change all the time. And are they still serving you? Do you still need to be like chasing those goals? And are you checking in with yourself, obviously? And are you making sure that you're on the right path? And the thing with goal setting, and I know I'm now being like Landrada here, is that and me and my brother spoke about it in our manifestation thing, the episode. Look at me talking about episodes for days. But the intention with goal setting is that when you know the purpose or your goals, these decisions you make will lead you there. So if, for example, we're saving to go on holiday, now our friends contact us like, hey, they're going to a weekend away. It's going to cost maybe like 4K. That's excessive. Weekends away don't cost 4K. Let's say even 1,000. One time is fine, but now every month we're going on a getaway for 1K. After 5 months, almost 5,000 Rand. But we also, as a family, we want to go away and we want to pay for flights and stuff. So now we have to ask ourselves, is that 5K really hectic on our pocket? Can we afford it? Or should we maybe steer away from doing that? But if we never had the goal of the holiday, or we never spoke about it, we would just make that decision. And then come August, we were like, oh, we want to go on holiday, we wouldn't have funds. And the same with work, for example. If I have a goal to be in a certain role, my mind is open to opportunity. So when there's vacancies at the office, or when people speak about like training and stuff, I'm open to it because it's been in the back of my mind subconsciously. It's just a natural thing that happens. I mean, when you start looking at cars and you're like, oh, I'm interested in buying like a Golf. What do you see everywhere? You see a Golf because in your mind, it's not that the universe is now just showing you something for fun. It's because it's in your brain. So that's the same with goals, that if you set your goals and you have intention for your day and you have purpose-driven days, your mind will direct you in such a way. The decisions that you make will be in that direction. And that's why I love it. I always share with my little, my first goal I can remember was on a pink page, and it was in grade 11, and I'm talking a lot now. I was in grade 11 and I was like, I need to go into varsity. I need to get into varsity. I need to do well. What do I need to do to get there? Then I wrote like a few goals. Then after that, I was like, what do I want to do once I graduate? The first thing I remember was I wanted a car. I wanted a car because I used to take taxi to varsity. I'm like, I don't want to hustle. I don't want to ask for lifts. I want a car. And I got into varsity naturally. And then I studied. Then I graduated. And then with my first job, I think I was at my first job for like 3 months, I got myself a city Golf myself. It was like 1,700 a month. Now that I'm thinking about it, am I old? But it was the best car ever. Best car ever. It was such a plug. I love that car. My dad got sound for me. Anyway, the point is, I've been doing that for the longest time and I just love it. Anyway, I'm going on. I think you guys get the point, but let me go and have something to eat and reheat my tea. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope I didn't speak too fast. I think it should make sense. It's just a check-in. I think I'm going to make the heading, just check in with yourself, how your goals going. Are you still doing good? Sharp. But okay, thank you so much for joining me. And again, thank you for coming back. If you are here for the first time, come back. I am getting like into this. When I watch my old videos, I'm like, what is wrong with me? But you know what? When you're trying something new, or you want to try something new, guys, just do it. When you start out, you're obviously not going to be as great as you think. But as you progress, whether it's gymming or you try to start a new hobby, just do it. And as you progress, it becomes better and better and you become more comfortable. And now I actually look forward to like sitting down, looking at my old journals, looking how far I've come and just reflecting. It's such a vibe for me. But anyway, thank you so much. And I will see you on the next episode.